Good morning, my enhanced athletes. This is Coach Elias, and I'm going to be talking today about PCT, but not any, my protocol, the Rebirth PCT protocol with TRT. Yes, with TRT. So, what is PCT? Well, PCT is actual protocol started after you completed a cycle or a pro cycle of performance enhancing drugs, anabolic steroids, or prohormones, right? You guys know this, but a lot of people don't know how to approach it, how to do it right. So this is why I developed this protocol, which will tell your testicles start making testosterone immediately. And this is why I call it the rebirth. You really are generating a mass production of testosterone in your body. How do you do it, right? So the first thing that I want you to remember when I go through the protocol is this. Number one, just take out of your brain everything that you've ever heard in life. Now do it this way. You're gonna jump start this cycle, the PCT with the TRT with Dianabol. One single dose of 20 milligrams. Why? A lot of people do a lot of cycles, a lot, but in general, they get ED, they get limp dick, they get like millions and millions of side effects because they probably went really strong, really hardcore in the cycle, and they didn't do it right, or they didn't do a OCT, which is a on-cycle therapy, right? So let's say you finish your steroid cycle, or your anabolic cycle, or whatever, and you want to freaking get back to normal to continue to your next transformation. So this is why I do it this way. Dianabol is actually secret kept when you introduce it into a cycle or anything. The same thing happens with the PCT. Dianabol will get you hard erections. So when you're actually depressed, and I'm talking about like lethargic because you're introducing AIs, now your body has something to overpower this, and you feel comfortable. You can still work out, you can still be safe, you can still lean out and lean back from the actual workout, just do deload and recover properly to present the new compounds, new cycle into your system. Now, really important that you stay with me in this. Why? Because you have to follow it, because if not, you're not going to have the same results that all my clients have and everybody else. This I always keep secret, but I'm gonna go ahead and, because so many people ask me, it's just stupid to keep it in my heart and not give it away. So this is the way that I've been doing it, and everybody's seeing really amazing results. So first thing you want to do, just jump start on the first day, Monday, 20 milligrams of Dianabol. Now, you will always take only 2 days only, 150 milligrams of tessipinate. That would be Monday and Thursday. Remember that, write it down. Monday and Thursday. We're gonna do this PCT, the Rebirth PCT protocol with TRT for 2 weeks, 14 days. Boom, you'll be back to normal. Do blood work, you'll tell me, you're like, oh my God, this shit worked. Yes, it's gonna work, it's amazing. So, now, Monday, what else are you gonna take? Nolvadex. Nolvadex, you will start it at 20 milligrams. You could split dose and do 40, so that means 20 at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. 20 milligrams. You will also take Clomid. Now, listen to me really carefully. A lot of people take 50 or 25. That's not going to work. That is not going to work. You want to tell the freaking testicles, start making sperm right now, testosterone. I want this shit to work, boom, right now. So you do it like this, 100 milligrams. Every day from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, all the way to Saturday and Sunday. For 14 days, you will take Clomid at 100 milligrams. It will work. What else? Now, we're switching out the AI a little bit. Now, we're not gonna take Nolva every day. Tuesday, we're going to start taking HCG. HCG at 1000 IUs. HCG 1000 IUs. What days are you going to be taking HCG? Every day, starting Tuesday, you will take HCG 1000 IUs. So that means Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and continue like that for 14 days. Boom. Now, Wednesday, this is where you're going to be pushing strong. We're going to switch out the compounds a little bit because the body knows that you gave it something really mild. Nobody's like dumb. It's like, here's an AI. It works, but not as strong as arimidex. So how much of arimidex are we going to take in these 2 weeks? Yeah, only one. We're going to be taking 1 mg. So that would be on Wednesday. Wednesday, you're going to also take that. And that would be only that Wednesday on the first week. And you will take the HCG, the Clomid, right? Now that you're following, you write that down. We're going to Thursday. What do we do on Thursday? Now on Thursday, we're going to introduce something for the prolactin levels and all that crazy good stuff, right? So we're going to add cabergoline, 0.25 mgs. I want you to take split dose this day, 7 a.m., 0.25, and at 7 p.m., 0.25. This will be amazing. Now this one, you will take on that Thursday, and you will take it again on Thursday on the second week. Remember this, write it down. If not, go back to the video and write it down. Friday, what do you do on Friday? Friday, we're gonna take it off from the actual compound, whatever, of the AI. Now we're gonna just continue taking the HCG at 1000 IUs, Clomid, and so forth. What else? Nothing else. Saturday, we're going to continue taking HCG and Clomid, and on Sunday we're going to bring it up a notch. And just for 1 week, just one single dose, just one dose of letrozole on Sunday. Why on Sunday? Everybody seems to be working out from Monday to Saturday. Letrozole is one of the most extreme compounds AIs out there, and it will make you want to sleep. You're gonna be like, oh my God, I can't even stand up. So you're gonna be lethargic like crazy just for that dose. So this is the only time we're gonna take it, is on week 1, on the last day on Sunday, because that's the day that you're supposed to be resting, right? So you would take it there, boom. You would take 1.25 mgs because you will be lethargic. Remember it. Don't push it. Take half the pill. Now, that means 1.25, okay? Now, second week. Do you take Dianabol on the second week? No, you do not take Dianabol on the second week. Remember, we're doing PCT. We're just taking advantage of some of the things, right? So on this week, I want you to start taking, again, MK677, and now you will take PT141. Why? Because you need something to tell you down there that you're ready to roll. So you want that boost, that sexual drive back up, and now the compounds are in place, they're already doing their job, and you're like, damn man, this shit is amazing. So what do? You introduce proviron, Clomid, HCG, Nolva during every single day now. Nolva. Why? Because it's really mild, but it works because you still have in your system the other ones. You have arimidex, you still have letrozole, and you really don't need to use this a lot. It's just a little bit, just to mitigate, just to, boom, enhance you a little bit, right? So right now, you're at your second week, you did not take Dianabol, you took Nolvadex, you took HCG at 1000 IUs, Clomid at 100, proviron at 50, every single day, all the way to Sunday. Now remember I told you on Thursday you would keep taking caber, right? Well, you will end your cycle on Sunday with cabergoline, and you will still take the Nolva every day. with the Clomid at 100 and everything like this. Now, for PT141, I want you to take 2.5 mgs. That means you have to pen every day on the second week PT141. Now, will you continue to take PT141 on week 3 and week 4? Yes, but you're going to do it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Why? Because you want also the body to tell you and the opportunity for us to be as normal as possible and for it to react and respond normal, right? So that's why you do it this way. Now you're taking out some of the doses and you're bringing back your sexual drive. You will see your sperm count go crazy because you added proviron, and the Clomid right now is at its peak state where day 9 is like your testicle is gonna be full as fuck, like hardcore. So your load is gonna be, she's gonna tell you, bro. HCG also does this. So keep taking your HCG on week 3. Now week 4, the only thing you're gonna do on week 4 is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. PT141, Clomid, proviron, and Nolva. Now, MK677, remember I told you about it? You're gonna continue to take the MK677 from week 2 all the way to week 4. Why? MK677 is really, really amazing. They preserve your muscle gains. You're really not cheating. It's really not nothing. It's nothing bad. It really ain't. It's just gonna bring your IGF levels really high. So when you get on that cycle, you're at week 4, you already gave the body the push it needed to start. Do you need to do a whole month of PCT? No, you don't. You don't have to. But people like to do it because that's what they see in the forums. The reality, you could do a hardcore PCT or Rebirth PCT protocol with TRT and you will see some freaking crazy results in 14 days. So why spend more money? No. That's why when people buy a bottle of letrozole, arimidex, and they use it all, dude, you're crushing your estrogen so much that now to come back, you're gonna be flat for like a month. So you're gonna start seeing results at week 5, week 6, week 7. You don't want that. You still want estrogen. You still want to gain muscle. You don't want to lose it, right? So what you're doing is you're suppressing the muscle growth. Now in the anabolic matrix, your muscle growth won't happen to a projected date because it's still in your system. So do it responsible. You see, I only gave you 2 crazy doses. It's not even crazy, it's half of the dose. Arimidex 1 day on the first week, and letrozole, and we only switching the compounds so the body could have a little bit from everywhere. These are medical, there's medical grade prescriptions. So they work. But by switching out the compounds, you're telling the body something new is here. I'm gonna use it. And the body's gonna use it. It's not the same thing as you put Nolva every day, and now the body's like, oh, here it is again. Okay, I'm gonna use a little bit. Your body adapts to it. This is why you see a lot of PCTs that don't work at all, or OCTs that doesn't work. You always have to switch the compounds, even in a cycle. So this is my take on it, and it really works. So you should do it. Now, why you need to do it? Why do you need to do it to start up your natural production, right? Well, you need to do it because you want your endogenous testosterone, your free testosterone to go high. You don't want it to be like where you have to be pinning every other day and your testosterone is still really low. No, we're coming off cycle. We're leaving the body time to get rid of all the water. What happens when you get, you go down on the dose from testosterone? Well, your body starts actually getting rid of the actual compounds that you had in your system. So now the testosterone level is going to go down daily, till now it actually sees that you have a test C and it's only at 300 and you're doing it only 2 times a week, and now your body's like, man, I feel great. You never gave the body an opportunity to feel bad. Now, yes, 300 a lot. Yeah, it is, because people technically don't call it a PCT. That's why I call it the Rebirth PCT protocol with TRT, because a doctor would tell you just 200 milligrams a week. That's 100 man, if you've done a PCT or if you ever been a TRT clinic and they give you one bottle for the week, you're gonna be like, I still feel bad. You're gonna feel crashed. So my advice is 300. Why? Because your body needs that little bit of extra push, and you need it because you have AIs. AIs work with testosterone, just in case you didn't know it. So when you use an AI, you need testosterone, no matter what. If you don't, so this is why you should do it, okay? You want to recover the natural endogenous testosterone, free testosterone, everything look beautiful. You want that number high, really high. So this is the way I biohacked it. You know, I've been doing PCT for a long time, many ways, many cycles with my clients. Everybody responds different, but this one works for everything. Even if you ran a crazy cycle, everything, even if the doctor tells you it's irreversible, it works crazy. It works amazing. So that's the way I biohack. How do I biohack it? A little bit of Dianabol on Monday, which doesn't hurt anybody. You're just telling you gotta be strong. And yes, you're gonna be able to perform, you're gonna be able to have sex normal. You're gonna see it stays really hardcore. Like, you're gonna last a long fucking time, man. Like, I'm talking about like 3 hours. Who doesn't like to have sex for 3 hours, dude? You know what I mean? So you have to actually listen to this one. And this is not medical advice. This is just things that helped me. So in any way, shape, or form, I'm actually telling you that you must follow this. It's just something to enhance evolution, something beautiful. So think. It's like when you eat a fish. You grab a fish and you eat the fish, but you take the thorns out, you know, and everything, just throw it away, right? You do the same thing with this. The only thing is that with this, you have to eat the entire fish and the thorns because everything works. Understand? So here is one thing that people forget all the time, every day, every time, in every PCT. T4 and T3. Oh, you see? Everybody, the same shit, but they never talk about it. So how do you go down from your T3 and T4? Well, T4, you don't have to really go down. You could bring it down, but if it's prescription, it's gonna be there for life. Now, T3, if you're not using trembolone sandwiches, dude, you have to come off T3. And this is the proper way to do it within these 14 days. On the last week of your cycle, if your dose was at 50 micrograms of T3, you have to bring it down to 25, right? So what do you do after that? You would start reducing the dose little by little within your Rebirth PCT protocol with TRT. And you would start going on increments of 25 every day. When you hit the first day of your actual Rebirth PCT protocol, TRT, you will start the dose half of the pill, 25, okay? So you will do that for a whole week. Now, when you reach week 2, you're gonna only take on Monday, 25 micrograms. On Wednesday, you're gonna take half of the pill. And then on Sunday, you would take half of the pill. And now, you're gonna start feeling even better. You're gonna feel like you can breathe, you don't have anxiety. The PT141 is there in place for some reason. PT141 works right there in the immune system. And now it's actually helping and working synergistically with the Kiva and with the AI. Any of them. So your body's gonna respond perfectly getting off of the T3 because it needs something to mimic T3. And PT141 mimics this. And I found out because every time I come off, the numbers are perfect. And when I do more research into the PT141, I don't only find that it actually works to raise your immune system, to keep you healthy, but it actually protects the thyroid. It actually protects the organs, and your coloration, the pigmentation, the acne goes away. When you're doing a PCT, a lot of people break out. You don't want that, so we're taking care of that. And you want that sexual drive. You want the endurance when you're working out still. You want the pump. You want the visible shredded appeal, look, grainy effect on those muscles still, right? That's what's gonna bring it out. PT141. And by adding the MK677, you're healing. You're healing. Now, there's another part of the PCT that you actually have to talk about when you're doing it. Now, we talked about the Rebirth PCT protocol with TRT. Everybody got that down. Now let's talk about something else within the PCT. Vitamins. What kind of vitamins do you need? You need D3. You need zinc 2 times a day. It has to be elemented zinc 2 times a day. Elemented zinc 2 times a day. Remember that. 50 mgs. So that means 2 doses. 2 doses. What else do you need? You need glutathione starting at week 2. Glutathione. It could be from 400 mgs to 1,000. It doesn't matter. You're just going to do it Monday, Wednesday, and Sunday for the entire duration of your PCT. Now, what else? TUDCA. TUDCA. You need TUDCA because TUDCA works everywhere in your body. You cleanse your liver. Remember, you're doing a PCT, so you might as well benefit and bring those new labs perfect to start the cycle, because your coach is not going to let you start the cycle if he sees elevated liver enzymes. So, oh, coach, I did a PCT. Oh, really? What happened with this? Oh, I guess your coach didn't actually thought about everything. So, what else you got to check? CPK levels, right? You need to eat plenty of foods now that are actually violet. It could be vegetables, it could be meats, but it has to be purple. Anything purple. Why? Because you don't want them to be skyrocketing your workout. So you want that CPK level to be really, really low. So when you start, the creatine is not like all over the roof. You're ready to start any cycle and push back protein. And please, when you're doing on PCT, please listen to me. Do not consume any protein powders, any creatine at all. If you do it, you just wasted your money, because these compounds, they bond to the 9 and 11 atom of testosterone cypionate, and now you're gonna have zero, like you're gonna have less effects. So that means no milk, no milk. You don't want to take creatine, and no protein that's from powder. You could have protein, but it has to be real food. It has to be egg whites and stuff like that. Please listen, please. And as far as that, let me see what else. I think that's it. D3, zinc, multivitamin. I like this one a lot. I'm not sponsored by them, but that's the one I actually trust. I feel amazing when I'm on it, so this vitamin is amazing. Anyways, I think I covered everything there. Now, there's one more thing that you could add. You know, we talked about TUDCA, we talk about glutathione, and that really works. A lot of people need an extra push, because if you showed me your blood work and your liver enzymes were really hardcore, now I need to add LIV52. LIV52 would be something that you need to add to your cycle, and NAC. And that is it. The other thing you could add is Pedialyte, but it has to be 0 sugar. You add that for a whole month, you're gonna be perfect blood work, no matter what. And now you have a perfect Rebirth PCT protocol with TRT. And you could be happy, be a bodybuilder, and keep doing it for life. So I hope you guys liked this video. I know I liked it. And stay motivated, do it right, you know? You guys know I'm out.